Hi everyone, today is the video I promised in last week's live plan with me, a daily plan with me for today, which is Monday the 8th, and then tomorrow, Tuesday the 9th. I'm going to be using this notepad from the MakseLife launch, the new launch. I got this ahead of time as an affiliate, and I will link up above my review video of all of the stuff that I received from them. I was pretty certain I knew what I was going to do next year. It was either going to be one of two weekly planners, and that choice of planner would probably determine my choice of goal planner for next year, and then my bullet journal for work. My bullet journal lately has been sort of uninspiring me, and I've been sort of mixing in tasks for home and tasks for work. And I'm going to make an entire video for Vlogmas when I really talk through my planner choices, but I wasn't expecting to want to use this daily planner. When I got the box, though, I kind of fell in love with it and realized this might be the thing that I need to separate my work planning from my home planning. What I decided to do this week, since I'm only working 2 full days this week, my sisters are coming to town on Wednesday, it's a good time to try this daily plan with me situation with work planning only. I'm going to use this layout to plan my work days for today and tomorrow, and then film them and post them for you all, which I'm doing because you're watching this, right? But I didn't want to use the planner. I had a couple of my patrons ask, like, why aren't you just going to use the planner? It's undated. Well, A, if I decide I want to use it, I want to save it till the new year. Maybe, I'm not sure yet. But B, if I don't like it, I would rather give it away and not have like my random shit in it. Give it to somebody. Like, it's only a quarterly planner. So using a couple days worth is more of a percentage of the planner than using like 1 week in an entire year, right? So instead, what I'm going to use is this MakseLife Daily Notepad, which is the same layout as the daily pages in the planner. It's the same size. It's like got the A5 sheet. The only difference is, besides it's not in the planner, is that the paper is different. The paper in the planner is the 120 GSM that MakseLife uses. This is 80 GSM, but I honestly don't give that much of a shit, especially since the other side is blank. This is also a sticky notepad, so I might just stick this either into my bullet journal or into my weekly planner for the day, but it's only going to be work. This is Monday. Let's get started. I'm going to zoom you in a bit because these, you know, their lines and everything are a little pale, so they can be hard to see. So I decided I'm going to be pretty simple, at least for today. Maybe tomorrow I'll experiment, but really what I want is just to keep track of my work shit. Now, when it comes to work project planning and everything else, I have all of that in my Notion, my Google Calendar, and up on my Kanban board. So I have an idea of what I need to work on this week, but now I just need to like break it down into my to-do list for the day. And so I'm going to try some things. I have to use here my Energel Klena in 05. I've got a green, I think, what color is this? This is the Kiwi dot pen from Zig, clean color dot pen. And then my, I think this is magenta, question mark? No, fuchsia, my fuchsia mild liner, because I think they're pretty together. And I want to try a couple of things. What I kind of want to do is break up my day into AM tasks and PM tasks, so like before and after lunch. So basically with this layout, we've got the date, the focus, the to-do list, this little timed area, and this situation down here. So kind of what I want to do is just break it down. Like I had been testing it kind of on like the printable where I just listed my timed appointments, but I'd rather actually just do, I saw a couple of people like put their hours here, and I just want to put my work hours here, right? So maybe I'll start with that because that's an easy place to start. So we'll date it and get going here. And I swear to God, I feel like the reason I write the whole year is somebody said in 2020 that if you only write the 20 on like a check, then somebody can come in and like fuck with it. My focus for today, after like all of my like random work things I need to get done, is to work on a big list of stuff for Christiane Designs. I've been working on it, like chipping away at it, and I want to get as much done as I can before I stop working for the rest of the week. So I'm going to put that on my focus. And then I'm going to go and I'm going to put my hours in. And I saw somebody do like every other hour, but because it's for my, how many lines are there? So there's 15 lines. I think I'm just going to put in my like every hour and then have it be a half hour in the middle. Well, that didn't work the way I expected. Okay, we're starting over, friends. That was not, I can't count. Okay. Thankfully, this is a notepad. Okay, let's try this one more time. So I've just got it every other hour through 8 to 6, which is about when I work, and it gets mixed up in there. So now what I'm going to do is put in my top 3 I'll get to my top 3 in a hot minute. But what I want to do is have like AM right here to start for my day. AM tasks. And then I'll start putting some of those in. I love how these two colors look together, by the way. So I have to print my orders, like the little papers, so I can pack them today. And then I also need to print the 8.5 by 11s. I make those in-house. The 5 by 7s I get made outside of the house, but because I sell more of those. And because printing those is just, it takes longer. But the 8.5 by 11s, I don't sell as many of them, so I print them on fine art paper using my my printer. So you can see here a little bit of like inside baseball, right? So I've got this video on here, film the daily, and then film the MakseLife review, which I actually haven't filmed yet, but I'm going to film that today as well. I've already prepared for it and everything, but yeah. Like I said, it's already up by the time you see this. So now I'm going to go here, and I'm going to leave a couple of spaces in case anything gets added, because I am one of those people who likes to check things off even if I've already done them, and I will fucking do that. I mean, I will write them in, and if I wind up having to do anything else in the morning. Okay, so for my afternoon stuff, I've got working on the stuff for Kristen. I've got packing those orders, closing the pre-sale, which is my patron pre-sale for calendars, which closes today at 5. And then today is the day for one of my tiers of patrons where I give them feedback on their stuff. And so I need to check that post and then clear out all the trash, because I just put a new shelf up to hold all of my shop inventory because it was starting to take over in a way that I didn't like, as well as some things that I needed for my sister who is staying in the basement. So I've got a pile of boxes and garbage that needs to like be taken out of here. So that's my tasks for the day. Again, in no particular order, just that I plan on doing these things in the morning and these things in the afternoon after lunch. So my top 3 priorities for the day are getting the orders taken care of, getting work done for Kristen, getting the MakseLife review filmed and scheduled for Thursday. So hopefully I did all that. All right. And then for my schedule for the day, I have a call at 9 a.m. I have my lunch at noon. And then at 10 a.m. I have to drop off Kat. So I'm putting those on here so I don't forget to do them. And then at 3 p.m. I am going to pick up kids from school. So at lunch, I want to go to Ulta to pick up an order, and then I want to go to the post office to drop off orders. PO office, that's kind of like post office, but whatever the case may be. I don't know what I was going to use this bottom for here, but I'm not sure about that yet. I don't know if I'm going to use it for anything, but what I was thinking about using these bottom 3 for are like 3 things I want to do every day before I leave my office, maybe. And so I definitely want to check my inbox every day. I definitely want to clean up my office at least. Like sometimes if I'm in the middle of a project, I'll leave that shit out. But like I want to be able to clean it up relatively at the end of the day. But I don't know about the middle of the day. Maybe check my Instagram DMs. Maybe that'll be something I do in the middle of the day. I don't know. We'll see. So this is kind of where I'm at thus far for today. I could use this to make notes for tomorrow. I'm not sure yet. So I'm going to leave this out for now, and I will figure out how it looks. And then tomorrow I'll show you what it looks like and how I used it and if it helped or not. And then we'll work on it again for the next day. So I'm going to go get on with my work day, and you are going to see me planning Tuesday in just a second. Well, hello again. It is Tuesday. Yesterday I had a migraine and just completely lost the thread in the second half of the day. I did get majority of the things done, but the 2 big things that did not get done was work on stuff for Kristen and editing my MakseLife video, which I did film. The other thing I didn't do yesterday was move the trash over. I did check my inbox. I did check my DMs. I did not clean up my office. So I've got some things that I'm going to migrate over to this list, and I decided today, because I had a migraine, and just for the fun, I'm going to go neutral with gray highlighter and dot pen. I'm not going to use stickers today because I really just don't feel up to it. But I may use stickers in the future. I'm probably going to film tomorrow too, I think, because I really want to give this another day of testing. And this is not going to be the only testing I do before I make a decision about what I'm going to do next year. But it is probably the rest of the testing for this week after tomorrow, because I won't be really doing much work when my sisters are here. My head is still, I'm in that fragile, one of my patrons, Debbie, said fragility after a migraine. That's exactly where I'm at right now. So I'm really hoping to not trigger it again, because I really need to get some of this shit done today. Focus today is the same thing it was yesterday, because I did not get it done today. Now my top 3 priorities today are to edit videos. I guess maybe I'm not editing this one if I'm filming tomorrow, but I want to get it as edited as possible so that all I have to do is drop in the last piece and then wrap it up tomorrow because I won't have a lot of time. I have my big transplant appointment tomorrow. And then my stuff for Kristen. And then getting any additional orders shipped out. I have the last ones from the Patreon presale to ship. I did manage to close that yesterday. Almost forgot because I was feeling so shitty. All right, so we'll do the same thing. I liked having this division, even though I did kind of do some of the morning tasks. When I realized my migraine was coming on, I knew I wanted to get the orders packed up so I could take them to the post office before I started to completely fall apart because I had already printed the shipping labels. So, yeah. All right, so AM tasks. Actually, I'm going to put in my schedule. My schedule first. I'm still not sure about how I'm doing this timed thing, but I guess we'll see. So in the morning, I've got to drop off kids. It's an A day, so they both get dropped off at the same time. And I have to pick them up at 3 and ideally stop by the post office to drop off those orders at 3 as well. And then I have a video going live at 10, so I need to handle comments. I have a call at 11 that actually runs till 1, which is when I can be on but also be working. So I'll be working on probably stuff for Kristen while I'm on that call. And I'll probably have my lunch then as well. I might just double task because I have a lot of shit to get done. Normally I would try to be a lot more present for the call, but because I don't have to really do a lot of talking on it, I can kind of multitask. And then at 2 p.m. I have a Patreon live, which is my last live stream before my sisters get here. And that is my schedule today. I'm not very sure about right now. I think there might be a better way for me to do this. I'm just not sure what it is yet. All right. AM tasks. Film daily, which is what I'm doing right now. And print orders. Print 8.5 by 11s if there are any. And then we have edit Moxie, which I'm moving over from yesterday. And then edit daily, which I will do the majority of. So like I said, tomorrow I can just film and drop it in. And I'm going to put comments on here as well, so I can check it off. And then I'm going to put work for Kristen because I want to work on that before my lunch. Part of me is wishing I grabbed the darker gray because I think that would have had more of a contrast, but that's okay. Then I'm going to leave a couple spots, then move to PM tasks. And that would be continue with stuff for Kristen. After lunch, I'm going to need to prep my live stream. I'll do a little painting, I think, with my patrons. Go to live, pack orders, post office. And then after that, I need to do some work to plan videos for next week because I'll be doing some filming next week and I'm not going to have time to plan the videos. Although, maybe I'll do that tomorrow because I really need to focus on work for Kristen today because I didn't manage to get to it yesterday. So I might work on the videos tomorrow. As a matter of fact, I think that's maybe what I'll do. So what I'll write down here, I didn't use this yesterday, but I think I'm going to make notes for tomorrow. Like things I think of that need to get done tomorrow. Plan videos. Finish editing. I think that's what I might use this for now. I mean, it might change. Who fucking knows, right? And then I also need to do the clearing of the trash. Clearing of the trash because I need it out of here before I guess I could leave it in here. My sister won't care, but like, it's rude to have somebody sleep in a room with like a massive pile of cardboard. All right. So that is my list for today. And then down here, I think we'll put the same things. Inbox, DMs, clean office, and we'll see if this works better than it did yesterday. All right. So I think this will be my daily planning for today. I'm really liking it so far. But like I said, I think of everything, this is the thing I'm not quite sure about. And it's not that I don't like using it for a timeline. It's that I kind of want to use it for half an hour. I mean, it would only bring me through 3 p.m. Now, to be fair, I usually don't schedule things after 3 p.m. except for Patreon Live on occasion. I don't know. I'm not sure, you guys. Anyway, I'll worry about that some other time. That's a different day Cindy's problem. I'm going to get to work. Actually, I'm going to get to taking my kids to school. And then I will see you tomorrow to wrap this up. Good morning, everybody. It is Wednesday morning, and I am going to plan out my day and wrap this video up. So yesterday, I wound up bending over wrong, very, very lightly bending over wrong, and aggravating my sciatica, which has basically come back. When I was pregnant, I had it really bad. Now that my kidneys are so big, it's come back. And so I was in a lot of pain last night and did a lot of this shit, but did not finish everything. The two big things I didn't finish were not editing, or at least starting to edit this video, and wrapping up the work for Kristen that I need to send her. So I'm going to finish that this morning, as well as this video. The things I put down for doing today, playing the videos, finishing editing, and scheduling next week, I'm likely going to have to do an hour or two of work sometime while my sisters are here, which is fine. There's usually time to squeeze it in, so I probably will work on that. But for today, we're just going to get this set up because I only have a few hours before my transplant appointment. As you can see, I'm still in my bathrobe, so I'm going to have to, take a shower, get dressed, and get the kids to school. So I'm not even going to put AM tasks or PM tasks today because it's just AM tasks today. But what I need to do is film this daily, edit this daily, schedule both videos, because I did edit and finish the MakseLife video, but I did not schedule it because I didn't have the chance. I didn't upload it. So those two things need to happen today. Wrap up the stuff for Kristen and then finish it in Illustrator. So I just put both of those things on the focus list. It's basically repeating them, right? I also do need to finish, clean up my office. I have some paint, water, and things sitting out from my Patreon stream yesterday, which was fun. I did this painting that I think I'm going to utilize for their downloads for December. I really love how it turned out. Yeah, but those things need to get wrapped up. And then if I get to it, I need to schedule next week, which would be my content peak for my patrons. What I do every week, I let them know what's coming for all the videos, podcast, everything, as well as any patron stuff and some updates on me. So I need to schedule that. They get a bonus download in lieu of a live stream next week, which if you're on my mailing list and you got the Fuckery Flower coloring sheet, you can join it in the description. If you're not on it, you can get it anytime in November when you join it. My patrons are getting a second Fuckery coloring download. That's just for patrons. And then the challenges sneak peek goes up next week. And then their podcast sneak peek. Lots of sneaky peekies next week. And then the hangout for the following Sunday. So those are all my schedule next week. If I can get those done today, I will. As for planning videos, I'm just going to do that a different day. All right. And so I'm not even going to put all of, maybe I'll put the timeline here. I'm going to start it at 7:30. So I'm doing it for the hours because this is just the only time I'm working today. So film daily, drop off RJ. So basically I have to leave for the transplant center at 11 at the latest. So yeah, I really am not going to have time for this. But by writing that down, I basically let myself know. And I'm not even going to bother putting things down the bottom here. It's going to be a very short day. I guess I will. Inbox and print orders if I get to it, and clean office. All right. Now that I've got this kind of figured out, I think I'm going to get into my day today and try and get this done before I have to go. This has been a daily plan with me. If you like this, let me know, because if I decide to go with the daily MakseLife for next year for work planning, there may be weeks I decide to do this as a plan as you go situation. So please let me know in the comments below. I'd also love to hear something fun you're doing this weekend, or something boring you're doing this weekend. Because I'm not going to be around. I won't be here for the live plan with me. I mean, I guess it's Sunday when you see this, so you'll already have done it. But just let me know how your weekend has been going in the comments below. I still don't know if I'm using this for next year. I guess I'll figure that out. But for right now, I'm enjoying it at the very least. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, peace.